Okay, we're back. So, in fact, this is going to turn out to episode 39.1 and 39.2. So, part 1, part 2. This is the second part. So, what we're going to talk about in the second part, again, it was meant to be just one full episode, but I think we had a bit of a recording issue there, so I had to go and correct it, so I had to stop it. So, we're going to talk about prospects. So, I asked each manager if they could on Facebook to send who they think their top prospect is and who their top player is and who their top prospect player is. So we've had 7 responses, so let's go through them quite quickly. Helsingborg were the first guys. There you go, that's my original post. So that's not my original post, that's about the episode, sorry. So Mike was the first guy who sent in a reply. So let's just try to merge the screens up a bit so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Bit of live fiddlery here. So yeah, the first episode, part 1, was actually 25 minutes, so that was probably borderline of being just long enough. So this part 2 should be a little bit quicker, and then obviously episode 40 will be sometime maybe today or tomorrow. Problem is I'm going to be very busy the next few days, hence why I'm trying to do this, and the next episode 41 might not be for a few more days now. But anyway, let's go back to Mike. Mike said, if we look at his Helsingborg side, he's nominated Quetang, something like that. Obviously, you might not be able to see some of this because of the my little markers. Yeah, the markers might be in the way here. So what I might have to do is might move this a bit further over here, so you might be able to see this. Hopefully, you can. So yeah, Quetang, this guy here is probably his top player, and he has quite a few to watch, and you can see why. His secondary stats are really good, and he's only 17, so he should be a French international. He's got a number of other players that he's pointed out. Redichu, he's got a massive squad, which is this player. That's one of his prospects. Bjorksen, 16-year-old. Yeah, his potential is going to be really good. Amazing secondary stats. And Eljara, where are you, Eljara? Oh, the goalie. Oh, yeah, 16-year-old goalie. He's 83. Yeah, that's impressive. And he's going to be 16 for a while. So Eljara is going to be an amazing goalie. So yeah, Mike, thanks for your predictions. Kay was next. Kay, you're at Malmo, aren't you? Gotta remember where all you guys are. Lance. He thinks Lance is going to be his biggest star. There's Lance. Yeah, look at the stats. Amazing stats. 96 on speed control heading. That's really good. 19 years old, so he should be a Swedish international. But you have to mention Aberg. Where's Aberg? Sorry, I have to find these players. Aberg, there he is. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, look, really amazing secondary stats there. Wow. He's destined to be as good a Swedish national strike as the Milan star Gottfrid Alvik. Okay, I trust you. Andrew at VF. So I'm starting to learn where everyone is now. He nominated Martinengro. Probably pronounced that totally wrong. I've got to find him. This is a problem when you're doing these recordings and you don't know other people's sides very well. You have to go and find him. There he is. Martinengro, yeah, you can see why he's nominated. Is the top, and he's a leader type as well, so potential captain. And Willand, which is that player. Which is the player we looked at earlier in the 39.1 part 1, which I thought he was a really good player, and you can see that. So obviously, did Willand get bought recently? Is that a true value, 55? Oh, it is. Free transfer as well. So that 55 million is a true value. What I mean by true value is sometimes, oops, suddenly that screen's just disappeared. There you go. Did anyone like my Walking Dead background paper? What I mean by true value is that sometimes when people buy other players, they buy them for say 120 million, but their only value is 75 million. So that 120 million then drops and deteriorates as each episode goes on. So yeah, he's a really good player. Prospect, he nominated him. I can't say the name. Yeah, I can see that. Ukrainian international already, 7 caps, really good stats, really good. Yeah, really good, Andrew. Andrew also nominated later on that he actually bought somebody, Orduro, which he just bought recently, the attacker. And so he's nominated that he could be a potential really good player. He bought him from 18 million. Yeah, I hope he is going to be a really good player for you, Andrew. Okay, that's Andrew's. We'll now go to Morton. Morton at... oh, cracky, Morton, where are you? What side are you again, Morton? Oribro? Yes. You're Oribro. You nominated both your defenders. So these two here. And you can see why. Yeah, young, good stats. Really good stats. Karadag and Arinus. Today's episode is me pronouncing players' names totally wrong. So, but yeah, very strong defenders. Hence another reason why I think Oribro might do really well this season. They've also brought a new striker. Oh wow, yeah, really good. Look at the secondary stats. That's impressive. And how much did you buy him for? 33 million off a big club contract. Oh, well done. Yeah, I can see why you think he's going to be really good. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Fritz now, or Z. He's been very. He didn't nominate many people, but thank you anyway. He thinks like his keeper is his best player, so he's nominated his keeper. So yeah, I totally agree. But he's got some amazing players here, like his young defender. I think I would nominate Erkdal as well, probably one of his top prospects. With maybe Bjornsson as another top prospect. Yeah, and yeah, you can nominate many of his youngsters as top prospects. He's got a really good team. So that leaves just 2 left, myself and Gothenburg. And Gothenburg did theirs by Game Mail. Thank you, Mikkel. Of course, you're being very new, so thanks for doing this. Holman, he's suggested, if you excuse me, we have to do it this way. Holman. Where are you? Holman, his attacker. Yeah, amazing secondary stats. You can see why, and he's only 18 as well. Okay, who else? Top prospect, either Lorenzo or Quaison. So Lorenzo. Where are you, Lorenzo? Oh, there you are. So he could be one of his top prospects. And Coenzo. It is somewhere along here. I can't find him. Quaison. Where are you putting, Michelle? Oh, your goalie right there. Oh, you're a goalie. Okay. Thanks for that. Helsingborg. It's my own side. So what did I say? And I've got rid of my Facebook. Okay. I have to guess what I put. Obviously, my star player is Bucchi, my Italian international. He's got a really impressive secondary stats and he's an attacking midfielder. He's a well-known international already. Prospects, I would go for Erkman, my Swedish international striker. He's got very good secondary stats. But yeah, I have seen better for other sides, but he's really good. And I did nominate. I've got a very good left back and right back. So Malbart is a future Italian international, and Pliskas, I can't even pronounce that. It's a Greek international, could do really well. So I've got a pretty young side, so I've got some really good potentials there. And that's it. So if anyone else wants to do theirs, you've still got time. So Burnham at Harmaby, Djurgården, please, if you want. Trelleborg. Yeah, Trelleborg. Haven't done you. But thanks everyone who has put in their predictions. And this part 2 is actually a much shorter episode than part 1. Obviously, again, I was trying to make them all into one episode, but because of the slight technical glitch, I had to split them up. So what we got left is we got in episode 40, which will be the Donut Cup final. We'll get the result, and we'll have feedback about how the Donut Cup went. And then we'll also show you some Managersim screens of the future. So thanks again everyone for watching part 1 and part 2, and let me know if you enjoy these episodes, and I'll get back to you very soon. Goodbye.